My favorite film project, so far anyway, was a fake movie trailer for Frankenstein because it was in an English class. Um, and since then, my film skills have improved a lot. I really like filming. It feels good to make my own videos and knowing that eventually I'll make my own feature-length films. Um, Filming isn't just a skill that's valuable in Hollywood or on YouTube or stuff like that. You know, it's also useful for a lot of different industries like advertising, for just general business presentations, for newscasting. Um, but bottom line, video editing, film, it's a great hobby and it's a great pathway to a good career. And I'm gonna go through the different steps to it. But there are a lot typically, but I condensed it down to 3 points: preparation, filming, and post-production. For preparation, once you get a story together, you write it down as a script, which is where you write about what people do and what they say. Then you move on to a shot list, which is the same thing, except it also includes camera angles. You could just skip the script and go straight to the shot list. Then once you do that, you should probably get some video equipment like a camera or an attachment to your phone that improves the film quality, but never just your phone camera as it is, because the quality is not good enough. I personally have a Canon Rebel EOS, but that costs around $800, but most of the things you're going to need are going to cost money, including Adobe Premiere editing software. That's like over $200. Once you start filming, you're going to have to get into camera angles and stuff like that. Like, you need to know how you're going to position your camera, at what distance you're going to position it, things like that. And you're also going to have to deal with sound. Now, sound on a video is terrible, so you would probably have to record the sound separately and add it in post-production. That's a good transition to part 3, which is post-production. So, what most people use is Adobe Premiere, and again, it's $200. And typically, what you need to do is cut each video and stitch it together so that it transitions well. And you can fix that transition with sound effects. You can add sound. You can separate out videos from sound effects, and lighting is also very important because it doesn't look professional if you don't, because well, it just doesn't. But if you don't have lighting equipment, you can either A, make one out of a lamp cover and a flashlight, or B, you can use special sound effects in the post-production process to do that. So, in conclusion, film is a fun hobby, but it's not an easy one. It requires you to devote time, money, and effort, a lot of it. But it's totally worth it because video editing is fun, fulfilling, and it's potentially lucrative. So that's why you get people like the director Werner Herzog saying things like, "I would travel to hell and wrestle a film away from the devil if it was necessary." That's a direct quote.